Welcome. Although saying that, it would not surprise me to learn that some people out there are beginning to tire greatly of watching videos of me installing operating systems. But there's a reason for this. Yes, I just recently installed macOS 10.1, codenamed Puma, on a partition on the Sawtooth. What I discovered, having done that, and that was 10.1 point nothing, I then needed to go through with all of those installations and bring them up to their maximum levels. 10.1, for example, topped out at the end of its 6-month term of existence as 10.1.4. Now, Tiger and later, you just click software update and everything updates. Panther and before, you have to go to the Apple download archive and search through it until you find the appropriate ones. Well, I did find the combo updater for 10.1.4. I downloaded it, I put it onto the appropriate partition, the Puma partition. I tried to run it. It threw an error saying that I needed to install the installation update, or installer update, I believe it may be called. Okay, so back to the download archive and searching through again, and I found the installer update. I downloaded that, I put it on the drive, and it wouldn't install. I mean, it was just grayed out. I actually tried going into Panther and running it from Panther to put it on Puma. There I got a little bit more information. It was just saying that it didn't need to be installed. It was already installed. Okay, so my next effort was to get the step updaters, to go from 10.1 to 10.1.1 to 1.2, etc. None of that worked. Why? I needed the installer update. So, I finally downloaded from, I believe it was Macintosh Garden, an installation file, a toast CD image of 10.1.3. Figuring, okay, if I can install 10.1.3, that should get me past the point of that updater, and then I can go to 10.1.4. So that's what this video is basically about, is my installing a later version of Puma. And the reason why this is important, well, it isn't important, but one of the things that I'm trying to do, Puma, unlike Cheetah, there actually is some software that will run on Puma if you're running 10.1.4. So I really want to get 10.1.4 up and running. Well, anyway, stay tuned and see how this progresses. Well, I'm on my second try at this. The first try, it would not boot from the CD that I made. And I think that was partly my mistake. I had inadvertently used the print shop toast image. So I made a very nice print shop installer. I erased that, but I did a quick erase. I probably should have done a complete erase. So I went back, did it yet again with the complete erase. And here we are. We're going to try to see if we can install 10.1.3 on this machine. All right, start up disk. Optical drive is firing up. There it is. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as the saying goes. If this doesn't work, I also burned a 10.1.4 disk. So we'll try that next. The problem is these images that I got, I think both from Macintosh Garden, they are machine specific. Neither of those specific machines is a sawtooth. But we shall see. With a lot of the early ones, even though the discs were machine specific, the installers were perfectly normal installers. Now the optical drive is spinning away, which is a good sign. It will take quite a while, most likely. Well, just spun down. And it's spinning back up. It's obviously trying to boot up. No. Thought we were about to get something. Oh, here we go. My patience is rewarded. Okay. There doesn't appear... Oh, open disk utility. There it is. Whew. So I need to format the Puma drive. And before you ask, yes, of course, I did back up the existing installation with Carbon Copy Cloner. So if this goes awry, we can always restore. I think it's on this one. Won't let me. It won't let me install macOS 9 drivers. Well, let's see what happens. Assuming this actually works, we can always just do this again. Hey, in these times we can't even go out of our houses, gotta have something to do. I might as well keep installing the same operating system over and over and over again. I guess it worked. I am not even remotely familiar with this. Well, let's just continue. And continue. Carefully read the license. All right. Are you gonna show me the possible destinations? Of course, this old installer is not expecting the number of drives and partitions that I have set up on this machine. So I guess it has to check all of them. So I'm going to stop the video until it's finished doing this. Well, here's what happened. I enabled the installation log and got a look at what was going on. The installer was unable to mount all of the drives. So at this point, I have gone to the other installer, the 10.1.4. This one is a PowerBook installer, but we might as well give it a try. Okay, 10.1.4, and we'll restart, and I'll start the video again, once again, when hopefully something positive has happened. Well, here we are about to boot into the installation CD. Now, I did take the opportunity when I was booted up into Panther to format the destination drive for Puma again. So we shouldn't have to do that. Boy, is that optical drive churning away. Here we go. And we are, of course, using English. Well, this seems a little different. Let's hope Carefully reading the license and agreeing to it. Okay. Okay, I've been here before. All right, yeah, it's that checking that failed so badly. All right. So we've at least gone further. Let's customize. I'm going to deselect the print drivers entirely. My printer is one flight downstairs. Just making sure I didn't deselect English. That would be funny. Okay. No, we don't want Chinese. All right. So this is going to be a pretty light install. Let's do it. Well, we have reached the infamous last minute at this point, which, as we know, can be either 20 seconds or 10 more minutes. Hopefully not that much more. And hopefully it's not going to fail at the end. And since this is a full install, unlike the upgrade CD that I used the last time I installed this, now less than a minute, we should get a welcome video at the end of this. And in all, this has been a pretty expeditious process. Okay, let's restart this guy. Well, but here we are with Happy Mac. Okay. Looking promising. looking promising very slowly. Well, that was one of the complaints about these early versions of OS 10, that they were very slow. And now, flying along. And here it is. It's exactly the same as 10.0. Right. But at least now we can say we've seen it. Good old command quit. Create your account. We have to do that. We don't have to repeat my faux pas about signing into the Apple account. Since such things did not exist at this point. Oh, I won't forget to register. Yeah, the person who collects the registrations saying 10.1? What? Okay. Yeah, I tried holding the C key down to eject this, but it wouldn't eject. So we shall do so now. Eject. And here is that one. I have to file that one away because that one worked. Let's do something about the screen resolution here. The displays are still up there. Okay. There we go. All right. And now we want to check about this Mac. And there we have it. 10.1.4. That's what we wanted to accomplish. So now I should be able to get what little software I found that will install on this. Oh, that's right. OS 9, 10.0, and 10.1 do not understand that daylight savings time has changed and that we would already be on it. So if I try to change the system clock at this point, because it's actually 8:54 right now, all of the other later OSs would then be reporting an hour too late. So we shall leave it at that. There's going to be some setting up going on this. How much we're going to see with it from here, I don't know. I don't know why that was down so much. Okay, but thank you so much for joining me on this little excursion. The full installation of OS 10.1.4, codenamed Puma. Be good to other people, be good to yourselves, and take very good care in these difficult times. Well, as a quick addendum, of course, anyone who looks it up, 10.1.4 was not the final version of Puma. It reached 10.1.5, but I am happy to report that the update to 10.1.5 went perfectly smoothly, so all was not in vain. And in fact, the software I have been meaning to install is in the process of being installed. So I'll say it all again. Thank you so much for joining me and taking time out of your day to see some of the crazy things I do. And as always, be good to other people, be good to yourselves, and take very good care because these are difficult times.